Hello and welcome to my video tutorial on how to create a program for the Arduino Nano 33 IoT that blinks out the first name of a person using the built-in LED. In this tutorial, I'll walk you through the requirements of the task, the device you will be using, how the code works with complete line-by-line explanation, and finally, I'll show you how to flash the code to your Arduino Nano 33 IoT device. Let's start by introducing the device we'll be using for this task, the Arduino Nano 33 IoT. This board is based on the Arduino SIMD21 microcontroller and features built-in wireless connectivity through Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. It also has a built-in LED that we'll be using for blinking out the name and a button connected to pin 2 for restarting the blinking. To flash the code on the board, we'll be using the Arduino IDE. Now let's talk about the requirements of the task. Our goal is to create a program that blinks out the first name of a person using the built-in LED of the Arduino Nano 33 IoT. Additionally, we want to implement a button that, when pressed, will restart the blinking from the beginning. Let's discuss the connections. The things required are Arduino Nano 33 IoT, two jumper wires, a micro USB cable, and a button. We need to connect one pin of the button to ground and the other pin to digital pin 2 of Arduino. And that's all for the connections. Let's dive into the code and understand how it works. Starting with the complete line by line explanation, here's the code. In this code, we start by declaring some constants: short blink, long blink, character pause, and letter pause. Define the timing intervals for the LED blinking. We also declare some variables like is blinking, current index, push button state, and name. The name variable stores the first name of the person. Next, we have an array called Morse alphabets, which stores the Morse code representation for each letter of the alphabet. The characters are stored as dots and dashes in a 2D array. Moving on to the setup function, we configure the LED and push button pins using the pin mode function. We also attach an interrupt to the push button using the attach interrupt function, specifying that the interrupt should be triggered on the falling edge. Inside the button pressed function, we set the isBlinking variable to true and reset the current index. This function is called when the button is pressed and serves to restart the blinking. The blink dot and blink dash functions are responsible for actually blinking the LED. They turn the LED on for a short or long duration, respectively, using the digital write and delay functions. Next, we have the blink character pause and blink letter pause functions, which introduce pauses between each character and after each letter, respectively. The blink Morse code function takes a letter as an argument. It calculates the index of the letter in the Morse alphabets array and checks if the index is within the valid range. If so, it iterates through the Morse code symbols for that letter and calls the blink dot or blink dash function accordingly. Finally, we have the blink name function, which converts the name to uppercase and iterates over each character. For each character, it calls the blink Morse code function to blink the corresponding Morse code. In the loop function, we check if is blinking is true. If so, we call the blink name function to start blinking the name. That's it. You have now complete understanding of the task requirements, the devices we used, how the code works with line by line explanation, and how to flash code to your Arduino Nano 33 IoT device. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative and useful. If you have any further questions, feel free to leave a comment below.